Hey folks, welcome back to the 16th Let's Play. It's been a couple of days since I last filmed. First, we are to Jello Alert level 0 and a Ghost Alert level 0. But let me show you what we have. So, you'll notice I have 13,000 coins. I can't remember if they're crowns or whatever they call them, whatever the credits are. So, the reason for that is I went through all of the non-Gwent, non-Blood and Wine secondary quests. I went through all the Witcher contracts. I went through all the treasure hunts. And I didn't get much XP on anything. Some days I'd get like 2 XP because I am such a higher level than when I should have done them, like in the first campaign, in the whole first LP. But I was able to, it was grinding. It was a whole day of playing. That's all I did was play it all day. So what we have left, the only thing that did happen, so there is one secondary quest that popped up called Enchanting Startup Costs. And the rest, like these 2 are Gwent, 3 are Gwent. But this, basically I came across one of the Ofari who wanted to open up a shop and wanted me to invest. At the time I didn't have 5,000 coins. And if I get up enough coins to buy into the shop, I'll do it. But right now I want to fix my home up. But so this is what the description is. While wandering the lands to the northeast of Novigrad, Geralt came across a small camp of Fury travelers. One of these foreigners turned out to be a skilled rune writer and enchanter, able to create runes and glyphs and enchant them into powerful words. Geralt was eager to make use of his services, but the rune writer had lost his tools and rare materials. The Witcher thus decided to provide Ophir with the coin needed to reopen his business. I will do this, but I'm going to do it after we fix up my home, because that's where I'm at, the Major Domo. Hey, buddy, I got something for you here. I got some money. Let's talk.
How might I be of service, sir?
I think some renovating's in line. Let's do some renovating, sir.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Let's do house.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
That is what I'm kind of looking for, because I want to... Oh my god, this is so weird, because there's not going to be a lot of missions for me to make money after this, I bet. But I want to be, while I do play this, set up my armor and stuff. I think that's kind of cool. Let's give him 5,000.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Okay, let's try the grounds.
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more... useful.
Oh, yes. We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
Oh, wow. So, there's a little more pick and choose in the second one, so let's do the armor repair table.
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompelli once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yeruga. I will contact him at once.
Do it!
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive.
Alright, we're going to follow up with weapons. Grindstone time.
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
Do it.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
I think... Why don't we go away for right now?
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
What we're going to do is go over to my bed. Where's my bed? Oh, I haven't even looked upstairs, have I? Oh, there's armor stand sitting on the side there. So this is the upstairs. All kind of dark and dank, and I'm having a hard time seeing, but maybe that's the glow off the TV. Is this my bedroom? Nope, it's like a living area, little living area. So, let's go to my bedroom. Let's go to sleep for a night so I can use the grindstone and armor table, and then I can go do my job, and then at the end of this LP, we'll come back here and take a look at the place. Okay, so I don't need to worry about... Has anything changed on the inside, I wonder? No, nothing. It doesn't look like it's being worked on yet, which is fine. But now, I want to see... Where is my grindstone and weapons table? Can I loot my own place? No, I'm not going to loot my own place.
We can afford.
Where's the armor table? I'm assuming it would be down here. Maybe it just needs a day or two to go on. Oh, we're not going to worry about it. We're going to head to the next mission because it's already been like 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Let's go on the quest, folks. The Warble of the Smitten Knight. Let's go visit him. Now, this might take 2 LPs maybe to wrap up. If that's the case, we'll be back next LP to see this. It just depends. Alright, folks, here we are. Let's get off Roach. This is fantastic. Oh, wait, I guess we're going this way. Never mind, I guess. Where is he? He's 31 feet. Where is that 31 feet at? Are you down in this tent, buddy?
Witcher, I've a matter of prime urgency and import. I must
yes.
speak to you.
Oh my god, he reminds me of a character named Glorian that's I run in a D&D game. Okay, let's see it.
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it. I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly,
mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
Notice any other strange behavior, additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk, that she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that. Sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
Oh, this could go so badly. Tell me more about... I think we already know about tourney, but let's ask anyways.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face off for the grand prize. And more importantly, for glory. A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivian.
I'm not going to charge him extra.
Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Alright, target practice.
Marksmanship. Feel I need to do some shooting.
Alright, what are we doing, buddy?
with me.
Come on.
The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Ah, Cupid. Ah, Cupid.
Hit the red targets! Once more?
No, we're good. We're good.
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all else.
Oh, that's going to be the worst. That's going to be the absolute worst. But let's do out of horsemanship.
Let's do some riding. Roach will like that.
Excellent idea. Come with me. The tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now. All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, Yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame. During the race proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your points, for now you may ride unperturbed by those matters.
Oh, this is crappy. This is going to be crappy, folks. I hate vehicle levels. Holding down attack button will trigger slow motion mode, which will make it easier to strike your target. Geralt will decide for himself which side to attack from based on your enemy's location. Mounted marksman. Holding down the aim button will trigger slow motion mode. While this mode is active, Roach will maintain speed, so you do not need to hold down the gallop button.
Will you give it another go? I can set out more dummies.
Had enough. Rather not wear my horse down before the real race.
Where to now?
Be nice to swing, do some footwork, work up a sweat.
Very well. We shall practice infantry combat, one-on-one. Each knight opts for his own method. Rainfarn, for instance, fights halberd in hand. Come with me. You will team with other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
All right,
Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
Here we go, folks. We're gonna.
By my troth, it is the Witcher who saved
I can
us from
fight.
woe. One.
Not good.
I expected you to do well, but not that well.
All right, practice this enough.
Think I've seen enough. Sorry to be blunt, but the simplest Witcher contract demands more skill than this kind of combat.
Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
Inscription tents. Okay, before we do that, we're gonna go back to our house, check it out. I don't know how long this has gone after I edited it, but we're gonna go check it out right now. Ooh, and the cool thing is, we just live 100 feet this way. That's kind of like fantastic, actually. I just live down the hill from the tourney. Don't mind me. My home is awesome. Oh, shit. Pardon me, you didn't see that. And you didn't hear my language either, folks. Oh, you know what we do need to do? We need to stay a couple days. All right. We just need to go back now, take a look at our house on the inside. Really quick, and we'll wrap this bad boy up. Is it done? It does look better, I think. I do think it looks better. Oh, wow. It does look better in here. I mean, it was expensive, don't get me wrong. But it looks better.
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed, and I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB.
All right, we'll go down and see it really quick. It's kind of pretty in here, though.
If
And then
my
down into the
lips will
basement.
stink of wine.
Strange. Something behind this wall, I think.
Wait a minute. Get out of my way, buddies. What is this? What is this?
Laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
Oh, I can dismantle things. Fantastic. Alchemical laboratory. Oh, fantastic. To whomever finds this letter, my name is Julius Van Gov, and if you're reading these words, I am surely long dead. As befits one of my station and familial connections, I was sent to study at Banard, the famed school for mages, yet I was never to complete those studies. For the entire duration of my life, magic held but a weak hold over a soul ravished by passion for organic alchemy. It was to that most wondrous sciences I dedicated the most beautiful years of my life, and the table beside which you now must surely stand is the fruit of those labors of love. If you're a fellow lover of alchemy, I hazard to guess you'll be filled with rapture to behold my discovery. If, however, that marvelous science is unknown to you, please heed my advice. Drop this letter, step away from the table, and never return. The practice of alchemy by amateurs can lead to injury and even death. If you do not drop this letter after that last paragraph, you are no stranger to alchemy. Thus I shall now reveal to you in a few brief words the fundamentals of the alchemy table I designed. Leaving aside all unnecessary detail, my chief discovery consisted of formula and tools allowing for the transmutation of mutagens, taken from monsters and mutagens of the more common sort. I know this sounds highly unlikely, but I have proven with utmost certainty that it is possible. The workings of transmutation are simple. One must simply make use of the table which I designed. As an expert in the arcane art alchemy, you certainly already know your way around such devices. If you are but an amateur, remember the hoi polloi who was by accident wandered to this abandoned place. Back away, lest your ignorance do you grievous harm. You are surely asking yourself why I hid my discovery from the world. Well, I did not share the formula with the community of alchemists. Well, let us say I have forever been regarded as eccentric, aloof, and I have always believed it's pure chance and not men themselves that determine destiny. Furthermore, I have never sired offspring and have no desire to entrust my opus to mere acquaintance. I thus concluded the best solution was to hide my table and trust that chance will, if my theory is correct, bring a man here who shall know how to make use of it, whom it shall delight and whom it shall prove of great use. Whether I'm right or wrong, time will tell. Use my gift wisely and fare you well. Julius Bangab, Alchemist. Fantastic, folks! I don't think this is what I'm supposed to come down here and look at, but I think we're going to wrap this up now. Until next time, take care.